Good morrow, my darling dreamers. My name is Nilsa. For those of you who don't know me, this is Throne Talks, and the reading is for entertainment purposes only. We have a few affirmations that I pre-pulled for your enhancement. First things first, we have everything happens for a greater purpose. And so what I want you to say for your mantra when you feel like you're attacked, which is a message I channeled during the video I posted recently on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, link in bio. It was like people feeling like they have all these arrows coming at them. And so if you grow up like that, what happens? If arrows are constantly going at you, what do you like adapt with? A shield. And so people say guard, your guard is up. I like to use the word shield because sometimes people hide behind a shield and sometimes people fight behind a shield. Am I right? So I want you to kind of ask yourself that question. These, shields or guards that I have up, are they to hide behind only? Or are they also to protect myself and fight behind? Because, when I do the Disney polls and we have Arthur from, I don't know, it's called Merlin, the Sword and the Stone. And I say only he has the strength to pull it out and he's equipped with it, right? So now you have this sword. Swords are also, in the Bible, they talk about it as the sword of truth. Your truth. Are you defending your truth when you need to? So this mantra is everything is happening for me, not to me. Everything's happening to help me out, to bless me with everything I asked for. When you have an animal like a cat or a dog and they have crud in their eye, they're going to be uncomfortable for a few minutes while you're cleaning their eye out, getting the crud out. And so from the animal's perspective, they squirm and they try to bite you or whatever it is, and they feel threatened momentarily. So you are like your pet, and the crud is like the purge, the tower moments, God taking the junk out, karma, judgment card coming in, taking the junk out of your eye so you can see clearly. And then, so once you get the crud out of the eye, the animal will kiss you or feel better. Like, oh, you were helping me, Mom. I should have trusted you. Like that. So if you can kind of think of some of these, analogies that I shared, they might help you in moments where you feel attacked or you feel like you have bad luck or the world's got it out for you, or of course this happened. Of course, that's the law of expectation. Of course I'm a victim. Of course I'm being attacked by these arrows, right? This is why I have my shield. This is why I walk around with this thing. Okay, honey, if you're going to walk around with a shield, make sure your other hand is holding your sword, your truth, whatever affirmations you have to tell yourself to fight off those arrows and put your shield up. And, a lot of shields will have a family crest or something written on it, a coat of arms. I want you to kind of picture what you would have on there, what you would have written on the back of the shield. So it could be something as simple of, you have no power over me. So when there's a situation that's not really going to matter in like 5 years or even 5 days or 5 weeks or 5 hours, but you're feeling that, 5 of Cups energy, that self-pity for a few minutes, I want you to picture, if you are putting your shield up because you're angry, you have your sword here, you're saying all this victim mentality of, well, of course this happens to me. I'm surrounded by jerks. All my friends are jerks. Everybody's using me. Everybody's backstabbers, whatever. Users and abusers, some of them want to get used by you. So when that happens, say what you're going to say, right? Then pull your shield up and say, all right, you have no power over me. And pivot, right? Or what do people say? It's like you're on the runway. And you get to the end of the runway now. You're at the end of the problem. Give it whatever attention you're going to give it. Give it like 3 minutes. Whatever. Go cry it out. Bitch it out. Whatever you got to do. Then now you're at the end of the runway. Pose. Do your abundance. And Next, what's next? What's next? You go backstage and you move on to your next project or your next outfit, okay? That's what I want you to think. Next card. I say yes to life and all the opportunities it brings my way. Remember, you ask for these opportunities and you might not recognize them right away. So because the less specific you are and you leave it in God's hands, you're like, just surprise me, Sky Daddy. And you can say, God, please, can you make me wealthy? God is going to give you opportunities to be wealthy. God is going to say, okay, here's a job offer. Here's an idea to make money. Here's references. Here's referrals. Now, you move forward from there. God meets you halfway. Passes the baton. Here, baby, go ahead. Right? So say yes to all the opportunities it brings you. What I want you to say as a mantra is, I am so wise. God has blessed me with the wisdom that I can identify and recognize these opportunities when they are for me and when they come in. And it's either a lesson or a blessing, right? Next, we have a few money affirmations. I release any people who are not healthy for my life with love and forgiveness. I forgive you for hurting me. You are a lesson. Pivot. Move along, right? Sashay the runway, sashay away. Then we have, I forgive and release my financial past with love. So the word release is coming up in both of these, all right? That means you are holding on to it. You're holding on to grudges, right, babes? I'm guilty. I used to be like, I hate Geminis. You're all two-faced assholes. And I'd be like, I'm never going to be friends with a Gemini. I remember saying I hate Aries. Dude, I found out I'm an Aries sun. That's why I hate Aries, because some people don't like the mirrors of people reflecting themselves, yeah? So you're holding on to it, right? And that could be even what's written, not even on your shield. That's what's written on your sword. Your sword is what you're saying. Your shield is what you're defending. So if you're saying, I need to release the people and forgive them for hurting me, right? That's why they say turn the other cheek or whatever. Because being angry is a punishment we give to ourselves, babes. We're shackling ourselves when we do that, when we hold these grudges. Because when they are taking 10 minutes of our time giving us panic, grief, 9 of Swords energy, they're robbing us from those 10, 15 minutes we could have been listening to great music. We could have been channeling that energy into something that's going to make us more bank. We could have been channeling that energy to help somebody else who's actually has a problem, not a first world problem that we have. The second thing is releasing the financial past with love. So, I can resonate with this so much. You could have been mishandling money for the past 30 some years. Doesn't matter. Next year's a fresh year. New habits, right? That we do every day. So don't put that on your I can't even explain what I'm trying to say, articulate. Give me a moment, please. You have this kind of biography, resume. And one of the things, and people can repeat about themselves is, I'm terrible with money. I'm a shopaholic. I'm an impulse shopper. I spoil myself. I'm addicted to shopping, this and this and that. Okay, so what if this year I'm cognizant of that? I forgive myself for being who I was and I'm adapting new habits. I can't keep telling people, oh, I'm a recovering shopaholic, or, I'm a recovering hoarder, whatever you want to say. I'm a recovering Shopaholics Anonymous, whatever you were in, or whatever. My point is, don't hold your future hostage with your past regarding money. And then we have, I attract money like a beautiful magnet. Okay, so those are there for you to read. A beautiful magnet, remember. Because I think I said this yesterday. Start putting that adjective if you can. I don't care if you have a freaking hangnail, my love. All right? If a fairy has a hangnail, it is a magical, whimsical, beautiful hangnail. Okay? Please watch your self-talk even if it's something that's simple, like, oh my God, I got this beautiful pimple on my beautiful face. I can't get it off. You know what I mean? You want to keep drawing that energy to you. So we have, I pulled, I don't even know what this is called. Something about women's bodies. Nurturing self-care, flexibility within structure. Forgive yourself if you can only do like one of three things. Like, I know I say have spa days, self-care days, make it Wednesday or Sunday. So like Sundays you can do the top half of your body. You do your eyebrows. You do any Vela skincare removal. You do your face masks. You wash your hair, like top up. And then Wednesdays you do bottom down. It's hump day, right? If you only have time to do one of those things, you know, forgive yourself. Be like, I didn't do my eyebrows, but I did my nose hair. Whatever it is. You did something. It's better than doing nothing. Because there's some people that feel like, oh, go big or go home. If I can't do the whole thing, I'm not going to do it at all. This is saying, you know, meet yourself halfway. Then we have partnership, flexibility within structure. I feel like this has to do with when you're nurturing yourself, it's a gift to your partner. If they're physically attracted to you because, you know, you take care of yourself, that's not always for you. It's like, I love you so much. I want you to keep desiring my beautiful curves. So maybe I'm going to practice some self-restraint and not have a full margarita. Maybe I'll have like a vodka tonic or something. Like the choices you make, sometimes it's like a gift to your partner. Again, entertainment purposes only. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, my opinion. Because like if you have, and I know there's a lot of people that have like some hot ass Hercules men. Like, where do you find these? The gym, duh, that's where guys go to lift. But like demigods, really? Like their bicep is probably as thick as my waist. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to stop being a pervert. But anyway, my point is, them taking care of that is also a respect for their girlfriends or their wives, because they're like, I'm going to stay committed to you being attracted to me and also feeling confident. And then we have fertility and creativity, flexibility within structure. Again, this feels like some of you are struggling with time between, okay, I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm trying to take care of my family. I'm trying to work on a new business and career. I am running low. That's okay. And I know there's some people that are like, I feel like I'm half-assing everything, Nilsa. Really. I feel like I'm half-assing everything. If you have a huge to-do list, pick 3 things you are not going to go to sleep tonight without doing. And then do it again the next day. Please take your journey 24 hours at a time. Even if you have to do it hour by hour, but I feel like we're the only ones that really keep tabs on our failures, our past, well, you know, and the IRS, whatever. We keep tabs on our failures, our successes, our blunders and mistakes. But most people, you know, I read something and I just thought it was amazing. It said, behind every successful woman are a shit ton of mistakes, a shit ton of failures. And I still love that quote that says, I will forgive people who fail. I will not forgive people who don't try. Right? Oh, and some of you, going back to that courage thing, you can say, my middle name is Try Me. Like, you don't want this. You don't want my bad side, baby. Oh my God. Okay, we are actually out of time. I might just do another video. We'll do a part 2. We'll do a part 2. I didn't know that was going to take too long, but then I started preaching! Preacher Nilsa! Okay, so, thank you for coming to part 1 of this Throne Talk. Again, I do offer luxurious personal readings. Link in bio, rates below. Also, I love you 3,000. And I'll see you real soon, my babies. Get like 5 kisses today. That's how much I love you.